Good morning, everybody. This is Tuxedo Ian. We are getting back into our playthrough of Book of Hours. We are in our third year, and we are progressing nicely through summer, coming up to the end of it fairly soon. So let's dive back in and see what we can get done today. Alright, so let's see. When we last left off, we were working on getting a whole bunch of memories so we can upgrade Anbarian Lapidary to level 6. And we are going to be getting Mr. Kill's help today to do some more opening some more areas. So we have a Mazarine Fife that we whittled from a piece of driftwood. With Keeper level Sky, a Mazarine Fife is an essential tool to conjure a wind in waiting. So let's go ahead and get Mr. Kill back on our side. Mr. Kill always enjoys a chance to catch up with me. You can always spare a few hours to help a friend. And there's all of our memories. So Mr. Kill is a tamer of trees, a worker of woods, a consigner of cadavers. He has been known to try his hand very diffidently at poetry. So we'll use the Mazarine Fife to get him another 3 levels of Sky, because we need to get him to 10 to open up this weeping chamber. Water trickles like tears from broken pipes in the ceiling, splashing over the cages that hang here. The floor is inches deep in water. The wind flutters mournfully in the cage bars. Essay. So we have finished reading this secret book we found, The Three and the Three, St. Chiavi manuscript. This book describes the operations of the Chancel and the Calyptra, 2 triads of hours with subtle, far-reaching powers and responsibilities. Of all the extant versions, this one has best survived the interventions of the Calyptra. This book houses a Numen, a truth so powerful it can perhaps believe itself. Certain knowledge cannot be learnt by any entity below the rank of No, outside the covenant of the Watchman's Tree. The enforcement of this rule is Calyptra. The 3 that enforce it are Calyptra also. It is said that Janus elects Calyptra, that the Chancel is the judgment of Janus, and Janus is the wound in the law. The Watchman's Tree is a compromise. If Calyptra could end it, they would. If the Watchman could end Calyptra, he might. Between their planes conflicting, sparks illuminate the angles of unmade law. So this has given us a Numen, 3 rules. The hours are bound by their own edicts, even the Chancel and the Calyptra. That's why their deepest rules are secret. In certain histories, if we know these deepest rules, we know... excuse me, yawn suddenly there. If we know those deepest rules, we know what even the Chancel and the Calyptra may not do. Any librarian can use this to establish a history and complete the game, but the revolutionary can win a particular victory. So this gives us 5 heart, 5 moth, and 5 scale. And 3 lessons in Edicts Inviolable, which is enough to max out Edicts Inviolable, plus assign some lessons to one lesson to something else. So we will mark this book with the Numen that we just got, so we can remember that that's what it gives us. And we will put this onto our Numen shelf. And now we will collect our other 4 memories. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 memories that we can use for Anbarian Lapidary. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need either Sky or Forge. So we'll use one of our metal for that. At last, I'm something of an authority in this. Improve this skill to level 6. So, now, let's turn our attentions to Edicts Inviolable. So this is Heart and Moon. Luckily, 2 very easy memories to get. So we will start. We need 7 memories for this one. So we will start with Gospel of Zacchaeus. Gets us Moon for 1. We have Numen, that's 2. We have Intuition, that's 3. We have The Sea Does Not Regret is 4. For Memory, Salt. We have Storm is 5. Is Heart. We have Solace is Heart for 6. And we need 1 more. Heart or Moon. And we can do Satisfaction. Gets us 7. So there is 7 Heart and Moon memories that we can use to upgrade Edict's Inviolable to level 8. And then we can make those same memories again and add Victory of Crowns to get a full 8 memories. Alright, so there is our old moment that we have remade. You've had them too, those moments when we seem to look out at the world through another's eyes. What if those moments were real? 2 Lantern, 2 Moth, and 4 Scale. And with Keeper level Scale, we can turn that into an Earthquake name. Skill is now level 6. Its power aspects have also increased, so 6 Forge and 7 Sky. This tool has boosted their aspects appropriately. We can give him the Wind in Waiting, and that will boost his Sky to 10, which is enough to open up this Weeping Chamber. We could give him that pot of Blue Crown tea and open up the Shrieking Gull Cloud and start moving down, but I think we're going to continue going up for now. And I think our next goal is going to be this worm-gnawed kitchen over here. This kitchen has clearly been penetrated and polluted by worms, the parasites of the sun. The worms are long gone, but the kitchen will need scouring. It will need decontaminating, and then it will definitely need all its food throwing out, even if it's tinned. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 memories, plus the Numen makes 7. So Edict's Inviolable. Lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Plus we need one of our core. At last, I approach mastery. Improve this skill to level 8. Memories don't last as long outside books, but it's made a difference for the day. So now we can put Mr. Kill to work cleaning out this sweeping chamber. And we can see what kind of things are hidden inside this cage. And then we will start with rereading those books. So we have Gospel of Zacchaeus. We should just be able to refill and start these. That's 3. 4. Five. 6. And then we can use this desk to reread our Numen. 7. And we need one more. And here's where we can get clever, because as soon as this finishes, I'll show you how we will get our 8th memory that we need. It's something that we have not looked at before, but is now going to be rather important because it gives us a heart memory. Yes, this hush house key that we've been holding on to for quite a long time has a little secret it can give us. So Edict's Inviolable is now 9 heart and 8 moon. And we can take our hush house key and consider this. We'll use one of our trysts to investigate this object. You won't use this up or consume it by doing so. What have I learned? Serena Blackwood herself forged this key. I'm tired of losing it, she said. And it gives us a memory of sound, a memory that lasts longer than an echo. Of course, when speech came into the world and we could cast echoes into words, things got more complicated. So this is a straight up 1 heart memory, so we can mark this. So anytime we need an extra heart memory, we can always investigate that key and get a memory of sound. And there's our other 7 memories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So now we add Edict's Inviolable, the lesson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And 8. So we now have 8 memories. We just add our soul fragment. There's always more to learn. Improve this skill to level 9. So we now we are a lot closer now to reading this Nin's Cages, because we can use that plus the Numen to get us to 15, and the bolt and a core will get us to 16. So just like that, we suddenly became able to read Nin's Cages. So we have one leftover lesson here of Edict's Inviolable, and we will apply that to Edict's Martial because it does have Moon, so we will apply it to Edict's Martial so we can get another level of that. So we need 5 Edge or Moon memories. So we can do See Does Not Regret, 1. We can do Book of the Centipede, gives us 2. We can do Victory of Crowns, gives us 3. We can do DeHorace, gives us for Contradiction, which gives us 4. And finally, we can do Stolen Histories, gives us Fear, which is 5. So that will let us get Edict's Martial to level 6. One more point closer to being able to self-make the Wormwood Dreams with it. Oh, and Mr. Kill has finished his work, so let's go and check out what we found. The Gullscry Tower, Valentine's Room. In his youth, Baron Valentine inclined to religion, and he made pilgrimages to holy sites on the continent. After he made his final pilgrimage to Fermier Abbey, the dreams began, of blood seeping from the earth, of a vast and pulsing wheel crushing the temples of men, and, which troubled him most, of twisted birds shrieking in pain, growing like fruit in the branches of an ancient yew. So we have a soft blue sofa, gently complements the seas and skies around Brandkrug. So 2 sky and 2 moon, interesting for a piece of furniture. A magnificent green cockatoo. On numerous occasions, this wonderful bird has remained almost entirely inaudible. Has 2 grail, 2 heart, and 2 sky. It is a beast when it moves, and it's not the wind, and it's not a person. It's a comfort, and it's cooperative. No trouble at all, at least not just now. Shock. Valentine de Wolf's magnificent green cockatoo. The painting is signed by Valentine himself. 2 nectar and 2 sky. Departure. Here Valentine has painted gulls migrating across a darkening sea. 2 moth and 2 winter. We have a Gullscry workbench. Labor solemnly. Can take forge, sky, winter, or knock, and we can use wood, made of wood, the pillars of the sky, to some, to others paper in waiting, woven, remains, a tool, or ductile, so that would be metal, and then this can do the same thing except it cannot take a tool. We also have found some paint. Red. Blood is only occasionally this color. If they say more research is needed, don't listen. And some palest blue paint. Snow is not quite this color. A painter's stool, a comfortable enough perch, 1 sky. An outsized egg. An ostrich egg? A crocodile egg? Surely neither. And a gull's egg. At Brandkrug, even the hours are kind, and the years are kinder. This egg might stay viable quite a while yet. Okay, so we can take this egg, because 3 scale, plus it's an egg, plus it can be brewed, which means we can throw it into a fireplace and make something out of it. So we'll come down here to this fireplace in the kitchen. And we just add any soul fragment. So we have a... Let's see, we have a metal we can use. Hatch the egg. The fire's warmth can stir this egg to life, but it'll take a full day. So that's 6 minutes. So tomorrow we'll come back and we'll check on this, because this is going to be something that will be fairly useful for us. And the new room that's available is the Howling Chamber. Great chunks have been torn from the walls of this room. The wind roams the place like a trapped beast, battering to and fro. So we need 11 knock, 11 sky, or 11 winter. So again, that's going to be Mr. Kill, but we will be able to make use of him tomorrow. So we will start making another, let's see here. We need, let's see what Enberry and Lapidary can do now. So it can make an awakened feather or bitter black salts. If we choose sky, if we, for a scholar level recipe, spark those energies in a liquid, curdling it into an alchemical essence. Okay, so let's find us a place that can take sky and a liquid. Let's see, we need a workbench that takes sky. Not there. Can't use a liquid there. Can we sneak it in there? Skyr Forge. Nope, not there. Nope. Forge, but we can't sneak in. Well, we could sneak in a liquid with an ink. So, yeah. So we'll find out what that makes. since this takes lantern and... So we can get our 10 sky, and then we can add... We have a bottle of ink here somewhere. A small bottle of... There it is. Prohibited. Oh, so we can make... With Ambary and Lapidary, can craft xanthotic essence using sky instead of lantern, which it would need for other things. Energize this liquid into a golden essence of lantern power. Okay, so that's an interesting little tidbit for us to keep in mind. And the other one we have is bitter black salt. If we add a liquid but retain scholar level forge, the essences will take longer to cool and redden into something more potent. So that would make iotic essence. So Ambary and Lapidary is a secondary way that we can get iotic essence or xanthotic essence to make Uzult or Orpiment Exultant. And let's see then. This skill is now level 9. Its power aspects have also increased. So Edict's Inviolable has 10 heart and 9 moon. So just because we have a minute while we're waiting for our other things, let's see what we can craft with that. So Edict's Inviolable plus Trist. So 5 moon makes Catwink. And if we add a flower, we get a chillier outcome. So all we have to do is add a flower. We have enough moon to do that. So let's find one of our flowers that we harvested. There we go, our moth orchid. Well, we're not able to put a flower in that crafting station. Can this one take flowers? No. Yes, it can. But it can't take moon, but it can take heart. And we can use Trist because it has moth. So we can add our flower here. This is why having various crafting stations is important. Alright, so using this lets us make Solomon's Preparation with moon rather than winter. So we'll go ahead and make another one of those. Oh, and the fluff for that. Muddle and mix a wintry preparation. Edict's Inviolable with scholar level moon plus flower creates a Solomon's Preparation. We have one metal left that we can use for our Edict's Marshal. There are 5 memories, so we will collect those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different memories we can use. So we add, not bells and braziers, Edict's Marshal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the old wound counts for 5. The memory. Or the lesson. And at last, I'm something of an authority in this. Improve this skill to level 6. So Edict's Marshal is now level 6. So 7. So it gives 7 moon and 6 sky, or 6 edge. So let's see, what can we do? We still have this other lesson of Anbury and Lapidary we need to apply, so that would get that to 8 Sky and 7 Forge. So we would need 6 memories of Forge or Sky. I think we can get that. Because we can do Sky, Sky, 2, Sky, 3, Forge, 4, Forge, 5, and one more Sky, which we can get from opening the Sky. Well, no, we're making a Cheerful Ditty already. What was it? Sky or Forge? Lady Eva's Repose. That's what we need. There we go. That's all of our memories that we'll need for that. Now we have the sun that we could also use. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yep. Actually, we'll use the sun and we'll save the foresight for tomorrow. So with Keeper level Winter and not Moon, Solomon's preparations are precursor to the Great Ink Nillikant. So we'll just drop that on our desk here. Let's see, what all do we have laying about that we might be able to make use of? So as soon as those finishes, we'll be able to start reading this Nin's Cages book, Avignon text, The Merciful Measures of the Witch Nin, because we can definitely reach 16 heart now. Dusk, night has fallen, dawn will come soon. Okay, so we're going to save this old moment that we made. So we apply Anbury and Lapidary, lesson, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And our FOSS that we saved, and we can, when I thought I'd understood, I'd only begun. Improve this skill to level 7. And then let's see, we were going to make something with that. We need to make something with this foresight so it doesn't get wasted. If we can. So let's see, what do we have that has Forge on it? We have Pyroglyphics. So let's see what we can do. Can we use either of ours? Yes, we can use Shaft there to get us 1 Forge. That gets us 8 and 10. And then we can make Iotic Essence with that water. So we will do that. Condense this liquid into a ruddy essence of forge power. And we've managed to get through the day with nothing left except our unexhaustible fragments. So we'll go ahead and speed things along here to the next day. Librarian Lapidary is now level 7, 7 Forge, 8 Sky. Let's see, can we use either of these to start making a wind? Nope, we don't. We would not have enough sky power. Okay, so we have our old moment. I've carried a memory like a flambeau, safe through the mazes of night. Ah, there's our sun. So that's what we wanted. We can use 2 of our fiefs, the sun, and let's see what all we can do here that has sky power in it. Applebright Euphonies. So Applebright Euphonies can also make an Ascendant Harmony. So we will go ahead and get that, or if we could add, if we do strings and songs, we'll do Ascendant Harmony. So we need one more level of strings and songs to be able to go directly to making a Wind and Waiting. We can conjure bright sky music. And with that, I think we will go ahead and call it a day, since we have accomplished quite a lot today. And we've maxed out Edicts Inviolable. We've gotten another level in Edicts Martial. We made an old moment. We made some Iotic Essence. And we read a book and learned a new Numen. So, with that, I think we will call it a day. I will see everybody tomorrow. If you enjoy what you're watching, please leave a like or a comment down below. If you want to see the continuing efforts of this playthrough, then please feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.